One of the worst feelings in the world is to be incredibly busy but feel that you are not making any progress. You are fighting the good fight, but your approach is not really bringing you any results. Projects seem to take forever, progress comes too slowly, and happiness seems to be very, very far away, almost as if it can't be reached. I'm sure you have had this experience. I've had it many times where I say I'm going to make a goal and I'm going to create a target for myself, maybe in 1 year or in 3 years. And then after a period of time, evaluating the goal afterwards, it actually makes me sad because after a while, sometimes you either gave up or you got confused or you got stuck in a certain process, and from then on, you didn't know how to continue. In today's video, I want to address some few strategic ideas that I have learned from a book called High Performance Habits, and I think they could really set you up for success in how you set up and how you try to achieve your goals. The first principle has 3 parts. You set your goals, you figure out your outputs, and then you find ways to increase your outputs. Most extraordinary people have really nailed down the art of high quality output, and this means that they are producing high quality work over a long period of time and more than their peers. They have mastered the habit of consistent and focused effort also over a long period of time, and minimizing distractions that may veer them away from their goals. So we have all heard about this, how to set goals and then to apply consistent action towards achieving that goal. But also one of the ways that you can increase your effectiveness is to really pay attention to the outputs that you want and then just keep working and digging upon those outputs. So for example, as a YouTuber, my goal would be to create videos of a certain type, caliber and quality, and then my outputs would be the actual videos, and then I should find ways to increase my outputs, which means just finding ways to increase my video quality and quantity. So even though my quality may not yet be where I want it to be, but so long as I have figured out my goal and I've also set my target and my outputs, then I can work towards increasing those outputs, and then over time they will be more than my peers have produced. And then over time, if I continue increasing the quality while still producing high output, that means videos, then over time I may achieve mastery or even reach the goal that I have set for myself. The second principle is the 5 moves principle. The second principle is the 5 big moves principle, and basically what that means is in your goal you can basically just break it down into 5 big moves that if you take them or if you achieve them will really take you to the next stage or the next step in achieving your goals or even achieving that goal successfully. In the book, the example is given of writing a best-selling novel. So for example, if you want to write a best-selling novel, there are some few moves that you would do. But the major one being the first one, which is actually just writing the book. It seems pretty simple, but what that means is that even before you start building your emails, even before you start reaching out to publishers or self-publishing, or even asking people to join you in your course for the writing process, you actually need to have written that book. That being the first move. And then maybe after writing that book, that's when you can take the second big move, contacting an agent or contacting a publishing house, or even finding ways that you can crowdsource to self-publish that book. So in this principle, it just means that you have set your goal and then you break it into 5 big moves that if you do, they will give you a high chance of actually achieving your major goal. The third principle is to get incredibly effective in key skills. So what this means is when you are trying to reach your goal, you can identify and break down the key skills that are needed to achieve that goal. That skill can be interviewing, that skill can be scripting, that skill can be video editing, video shooting, that skill can be selling, can be marketing. It can be whatever you have chosen for yourself. For example, to achieve my goals, I want to be incredibly good at shooting videos and then creating good scripts for those videos, and then to be able to edit those videos to give the most cinematic or story-like videos that I can be able to output. So for that, I will need to create a learning plan of how to shoot good videos, how to write good copy, and then how to edit videos so that they are engaging and they are entertaining and that they can hold somebody's attention. So even for you, once you have identified the key skills that are needed to achieve your goals, you then create a learning plan on how to be effective and how to gain mastery over those skills, which will then propel you towards your goal. Once you do that, of course, it will tie into the first principle, which is to increase your outputs, and then that will enable you to make the 5 big moves. And then even if you continue, you will be learning new skills and then applying them towards reaching your goals by increasing your outputs and making your 5 big moves. And for those of us who wants to increase their high quality outputs, who are planning their 5 big moves, and who have created a plan to gain efficiency and mastery for their key skills, I say to you, greatness is knocking on your door.